Hello, I am Bentham and welcome back to Satisfactory Desert Bus, where in the previous episode we were trying to sort out our coal supply and work towards getting more steel being made so we can make a whole bunch of Mark III belts and turn the entire factory into Mark III belts. Now last episode we were down there by the steel smelters and we were out of steel beams, so it was a question of either slowly picking it up from there or going back to base and grabbing the bunch that we've been storing. I went and did that and I came right back up here to our coal mine up on top of the cliff, and we can see like the whole factory from here. It's quite cool. We can just watch the whole belt snaking through the steel production there, then it continues on, then the advanced steel production, and then the entire factory itself and the main bus just behind that rock. I do love seeing the factories from a distance because it does just show them quite well, as long as you don't zoom in and then everything becomes clear in how low poly it is. But anyway, yeah, we're up here. I'm going to turn the whole thing into steel. We have a lot of steel. A lot. The storage was just about to fill up when I got back, so I just grabbed all of it. This isn't even actually all of it. There's 4 more stacks of it that I left down in a chest on the ground back at the steel production in case we end up picking up random other things while we're up here. And there's going to be a little bit of crafting I want to do because I don't just want to upgrade the belts, I want to upgrade the miners because we totally can. And it makes sense. I don't want to have to come up here again anytime soon because it's a pain. So we're just gonna do everything we can up here to make it last well into the future. So I need to make a couple things. I need to make some extra miners. Yeah, there's the space issue immediately. We've got too much stuff. So I'll put down an equipment workshop. It's just there, whatever. Direction doesn't matter. I don't care about aesthetics up here. I'm never gonna come up here again. Or will one day, just to make them into Mark IIIs, fully kitted out with power slugs. But until then, we don't need to see anything here. Oh, I picked up some leaves. I don't want these. Get rid of them. Oh dear. Okay, portable miners, 3 of them. And 1. And 2. 3. Okay. So, we're going to make Miner Mark II. Where is the actual deposit? I've lost it. Wow. There it is. Stick that there. Apparently, yeah, we're really struggling for space because there's this here. Oh, no, I don't want to pick up the coal. I want to... There we go. Grab all that. That was the belt, I guess. And this goes over to there. Reconnect power. Oh, there we go. And you can be Mark III all the way along. This finally built itself when I walked up here, so that's quite fun. But when you upgrade something miles away, it doesn't actually do the animation for it until you actually get close enough to trigger that. So that's funny. Upgrade these as well. Why not? This we're gonna delete. There we go. Did we get everything? We did. Also, I realised I'll probably pick up a bunch of coal. Oh, not really. Alright, well I'll put away some of it, I guess. Or throw away some of it, because we're definitely going to be making enough of this. Make that back up. Connect it back to the power. And then this one over here. Did we get all of this one? There's a lot of coal in that. No, we're good. Oh yeah, we're good, I guess. I said, did we get all of it? Doesn't matter. Anyway. There and there. And, oh, power. That should be all of these running. Each of these mines, that's loud, at a rate of 240 coal per minute. These belts can support 270. So, that'll be absolutely fine. Also, they've made a new animation, and I get what they were going for, but I hate it because it's obviously not a 3D rotating fan kind of thing. It's obviously just a 2D effect of bars moving down and lights happening with them. And the way it transitions here looks wrong and it hurts my eyes. So that's the thing. Let's get away from that. That's noisy. And now I can pick all that up. Awesome. That worked out surprisingly well. And we'll just leave all this up here. I don't really care. So there we go. All producing at a high rate. We're now producing 720 coal per minute. I think that'll do us pretty good. Right, upgrade you. I think it's going to do it right, even though it's showing a thing up there. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, I didn't notice this had happened originally. Grab that. Grab... Oh, I don't need the coal. The coal can go. Let's get rid of some of the coal I picked up. I don't need it. I'm going from a place that makes coal to a place that receives coal. I'm going to have enough coal. Okay, so these are Mark 3s now. Pretty sure. It's the ones below. Now I realise, hop down the tiers of vertical conveyors. But I'm pretty sure that would hurt. So we'll go jump in a waterfall, because it's fun. So there we go. This is all good now. Mark 2 miners, Mark 3 belts. And we can just leave it to do the thing. And you gotta give yourself, like, as much of a boost with jumping as you can, because once you're in the water, you just go real slow. There. And So for reals this time, we're leaving. And we're not coming back. Hopefully anytime soon. Now we know this worked last time, so let's just go straight for it. Let's go this way. And splash. Nice. Everything's gone weird again. That's fine. I don't mind. Though the getting out of it bit is hard because we just go so slow. Yeah, I don't like float up or anything. I can't get where I can see the water again. Landing in it at a great speed apparently breaks it. Also, there's a hole there. Someone should fill that in. Alright. I reckon we can just do this from down here this time. Conveyor lift Mark 3. Boop. Boop. And yeah, it's not doing the animation. What if I get closer? Apparently not close enough. Alright. Can we build this one? We can. Fantastic. Boop. And can't build that because I've left the built-in from before. Also gotta upgrade these two. They show. At least one of them did. I'm not sure about the other one. Seems to have worked anyway. Yeah, so those ones just haven't switched, so I can't see anything on them. I kind of want to go up there and fix that. It's going to annoy me. Let's just nerd pole up till it... There we go. They worked it out. They still do the animation really weirdly and low frame rate because I'm far away. There's definitely some distance-based stuff that's borked in a recent update. That's not working how it's meant to. And I feel like it's literally just that someone missed a 0. Because that's, you know, that's how coding works. It's always something silly like that. Let's run along and do all these. We got more than enough steel to do this whole thing, which is nice. Always a pain when you run out of belt building material, but I just grabbed literally a full box of it so that I wouldn't have an issue. There we go. Oh. Ah, no damage. Nice. And half of this we're not even going to need for quite a while. I'm just majorly future-proofing this because of how remote it is. And how much material it will take to upgrade if I leave it till later. I need to do it now while I have tons of steel on me. We are actually burning through the supply. Looking at it. We are really... We needed all this. Right, let's upgrade everything around here. All the central supply belts will need to be Mark III. I think. Actually, I'm not 100% sure on that. Oh, here's a problem. Yep. Can't upgrade this. Can't see it to upgrade it. That's a problem. We'll do everything else, I guess. Oh, and there's another little section here as well. I don't think I can look at that. I believe when I built this I was like, yep, that's going to be a problem for future me. And, yep, it's a problem. That's for sure. Right, we'll just deconstruct these. That means I need to deconstruct these as well. And then splitter. Splitter. I feel like I'm not doing these as spot on as I did the first time. Because nope. Don't care enough. Oh, I had it there. It just appeared. Come on, come on. Oh, there's a pixel. There's one pixel. I lost it. There it is. Oh no. No, that's not what I want. It's not replacing, it's building a new one. That's not. Okay. Delete this. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I've made this into 2 separate belts because I upgraded. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete these and redo it. Delete that. Oh, that's gonna be a problem, isn't it? I know, there's room for a shimmy. Okay, we're alright. Don't know how I've done that the first time. So I'm just making everything Mark III now because I can. And it's nice. There, nice. Okay, I believe that's all of this. Oh no, it's here as well. Damn it. Okay. Oh, yeah, this has also gone weird. And splitter. Splitter. Boop. Boop. All good. Made it work. There. That one was feeling left out. Right, everything's now Mark III. That should help, presumably. Don't know what the actual consumption rates were and whether it was absolutely necessary. It's 45, so 90, 100 and... Yeah, 180 per belt, so it needed to be quicker. The entire thing is 360, so we still actually want there to be 2 separate belts feeding into it or it won't be enough. Yeah, this is consuming 360. One more floor would be perfect. 720. It's exactly what we want. However, we wouldn't have the iron for that. In fact, I think right now we don't have the iron for that. Look at this. Why is this the one running down and this one isn't? That's strange. What's happening there? These are barely running. Oh, is it built up still? Ah, oh yeah, of course. Still a Mark II belt. Yeah, this is producing now 240. Can't keep up. Right. We're good then. Oh, we do need to, yeah. This one is demonstrating that we do have a problem. We do need to upgrade these. So yeah, we need 180. Well, yeah, 360 iron per minute. Oh, this is 240. Oh, is it a Mark II? That is. Okay. Not enough, though. No, it is. It is. Being a derp. Wait, no. Hang on. Oh, the belts. The belts. I keep... Of course, yes. All throughput issues are the belt's fault. I need to learn this. Now that I can fix it, I need to know that that's the problem. Everything is the belt's fault, and I can fix that now. I'm even going to upgrade these. I'm pretty sure I don't need to. Everything Mark 3. Okay, that should do it. And yeah, these are on 20. That's fine, because each machine needs 45. That should now be fine. These should now be building up again. Let's have a look. Yep, absolutely. Super quick. Yep, this works. This is all good. I'm gonna grab back up the steel I left over here. I'm gonna have to leave behind some, like, reinforced iron plate. Yeah, we've got... Oh, there's some coal. I don't need this. This can all go. There. All the steel we got. Let us go upgrade the entire supply belt of steel ingots. And then we ride the belt back, upgrading it as we go. It's always fun. We'll get back quicker than this belt has ever taken us before as well. It's perfect. Oh, and here we are where I had upgraded to before. Awesome! 240 steel coming up. I guess straight up 270, won't it be? Will it? No, it will be 240. 240 is fine. That works great. So that means these will be able to run at full speed, assuming these aren't using any. So yeah, we still actually could do with even more production. I didn't realize just the sheer, like, consumption rate going on with these machines, but they eat every single one of them uses 30 per minute. We're producing 240. We got 16 machines. Doesn't add up, so we may need to produce even more, but I think this'll serve us pretty well now. We can now make way more steel beams, which is good because they're looking pretty terrible right now. And we need more of them. Also, look, there we go. There's every reinforced iron plate we've ever made a belt out of. I say that, it's not even a fraction. What is it? A fraction? Everything's a fraction. It's not even a significant chunk of it. So this is why I left some of these slots occupied. So we can dump some of this. The rest of it, I think I'm just going to have to delete. Because I don't want to have to deal with this. Look at it all. I've still got more than 7 stacks of the stuff. Also, this is a good time. While I was over here between episodes, I sorted this out. In the time that we'd been gone sorting out the steel, we built up enough modular frames and motors to unlock tiers 5 and 6. So let's do the thing. Seal it. And send it. I like how it spins. It seems completely pointless. And off it goes. Pew. Into space. Oh, and it stopped. You can just see it stopped up there. And there's obviously nothing else up there. I wonder if they're going to work on that animation some more later down the line, like another ship's going to fly by to it and then fly off with whatever is delivered. That kind of thing. Also, there's no explanation for what this technology is. There's some weird electromagnetic gubbins going on here. It's a little bit scary. Anyway, that's going to come back down. Let's get back to work. So we'll grab all of the steel beams that have been built up. There we go. Take all that. We don't even have enough room for it. I'm going to dump a bit of this just straight up. Oh, some of that too, actually. There we go. And let's see. Wire. Wire needs it for a start. We don't actually need to do it for the steel beams. Let me made at 80 per minute. Yeah, let's get up in here and upgrade everything in the iron tower. Yeah, we'll go here first. See, does this need it? I forget what this is like. Oh, this is loud. Needs 30 per minute. There's like 9 of these. Yeah, this is built for Mark 3s. Yeah, it's all built for Mark 3s. I don't know why I don't believe my own statement from previously. Everything is built for Mark 3s. Like, basically, when deciding what kind of modular style you want, you've got to decide what the scale will be. And that means deciding what kind of belt it will be built for. So other factories may not be like this. This is my particular brand of factory building. But it just seems like a good balance. Mark 3s aren't that far away from the start of the game. I've kind of taken a longer route, honestly, by insisting on everything being properly crafted instead of handcrafting certain things. So I've made it worse for myself. So yeah, it does make sense that this is the particular standard you go off of. I don't know one of these needs to be Mark 3, so I'm assuming everything. I think over here we don't need it. Yeah, 120 per minute will do here, but you know what? We're only just providing that. Let's just boost it a bit, you know. Let's make it. I don't know why I'm making excuses and assuming that some things aren't going to be Mark 3. Everything's going to be Mark 3 now. This is the rule. This is the system. Mark 1s and 2s will cease to exist. Oh, and the supplies over here. And yeah, this is actually the one time where I do need access to all my buildings, so I can go through and do this. I think it's already good in the steel production anyway. Right, that's this floor completely sorted. Next up, we'll go do the smelting first. That's the limiting factor, presumably. Actually, it doesn't really matter right now, because none of it's going to actually be able to run at that speed until I connect up the belts on the outside of the building. It's a bit fiddlier to keep track of. Let's just do them one belt at a time. Oh, I missed. Ah! Oh no! Down here now, that's fine. Some of these are really fiddly to actually click on. Ah! It's times like these when you wish you had like the upgrade planner from Factorio. You're just like, make it all Mark 3, go! And then bots just do it all for you. That I could see actually being like theoretically workable in the game. I know there's definitely some elements of Factorio that people want to go over into Satisfactory, but just don't make sense for the way the game works. But I feel like bots doing like blueprint building and upgrading, that's something that's workable. Definitely not easy to set up, but it would like make sense as a mechanic in the game. So I'm looking forward to that in like 2021. We'll see how development goes. I wonder if I've left any chests drawn around the place. That's a definite possibility. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I may well have. Things are full. Oh dear. It's very satisfying. Just running around watching them all rebuild. It's super quick. Normal building takes time because you're working things out and getting placement right. With these, it's just like, click on the thing. It does something cool. It's nice. Yeah, you could say it's satisfactory. Go make the joke at least once. It's the law. And up we go. I'm just gonna shortcut up here. Oh yeah, there is actually a ramp. I just jumped instead, because why not? Also gotta remember to do those verticals. I may well forget. Even though I've just said it out loud, I may still forget to do them. It's one of those things. Will you let me build? Blooming wires or whatever in the way. I mean, I know this is full of wires, but I mean cables. There's obviously a lot of wires in here. That's intentional. That's good. Did I get that one? Nope. I tried to like just quickly grab it and move, but it didn't work. Okay, that's everything here. We just got to do the verticals. I believe the only verticals in the building right now are these. There aren't actually any others. Just the ones outside the building. So, let's go. You, and there's a few bits around here to do. You as well. Luckily, they don't lose their form when I upgrade them, because otherwise I would have just plummeted to my death. Oh no, yeah, we are leaving chests. Oh no. It'll only happen periodically, I'm pretty sure, so not the end of the world. Definitely try and upgrade these now, because they're holding us back. I don't think I can quite select the one over there, though. Damn it, all irrelevant. Till I actually do that final one. Right, down we go. And we gotta sort out all the inputs on the outside. I gotta work out all the numbers for these. I've got no idea what's going on with them right now. Oh, yeah, and these are just blocks. Because the distance calculations are borked. Fun. Okay. Conveyor lift mark 3. Boop. Boop. Oh, it's leaving chests again. And you... Wait, you already... Oh, yeah, you already marked 3. I managed to upgrade you from inside the building. Chest on that as well. Oh, how many of these have I just left strewn about the factory? I should have thought it through. I should have left some space. I didn't think. And now I'm doomed to a life of clearing out random chests full of iron and reinforced iron plates. I deserve it. I deserve this horrible fate. I don't know what you guys do. Oh, do you go off to the... Wait, no. Oh, you go to there. Okay, yeah, that's all good. And upgrade this copper. And I don't know if any of this is needed. Or if it is, but then upgrades to the miners are also needed. I'm just gonna do these for now. And then we'll go to the main bus and do some work there. As night falls on the factory, or maybe it's been night the whole time. There's something I've realized about this game is that I never notice when night begins and ends. Which is, I guess, a good sign that that night isn't too oppressive and awkward and impossibly dark. It's a reasonable level of darkness that's like, yes, it's night right now, but it doesn't matter. You can just keep playing the game. I like that. But I've realized that I never, like, in hindsight, know if night passed when I get to the end of the episode and I see, like, the sun on the horizon. I'm like, is that sunrise or sunset? I don't actually know. I have to watch back the video to be like, oh yeah, it was nighttime that whole time. I just didn't notice. Yeah, I approve of this nighttime because it's still bright enough that YouTube can see it. Which is often an issue in other games. Right, let's upgrade all this and then we can actually make stators at a good clip. How are these working? Do I have these on? Oh yeah, there we go. I've got to spot the little bits where it is still. Oh no, that's not what I want. I want to upgrade this. I don't want to. There. Have I got another Around here, I've already done that bit. Is it all good? I think it is all good. Except, of course, vertical conveyor. Boop. Now we're getting the rate that these things actually need. They use 180 wire per minute. We got 90 going spare for other things. Very nice. Yeah, for a moment it's just building up, so it is actually going full pelt. I'm just going to upgrade all these as well. I just want everything to be Mark III now. Yeah, it'd be good if I could just make the entire main bus Mark III. Relatively easy to do. Just run along and track upwards. Only issue is that one belt is behind another. Oh, and whenever there's a splitter, I've got to bear in mind I need to work around that. So satisfying watching them all fill up. Oh, and we're running out. The fun's almost over. Okay, have I missed anything with splitters? Don't think so. Stuff actually feeding into the machine still needs upgrading, but we don't have enough to do it all now, I'm pretty sure. We'll go restock and see how we're looking. Also, we should do some research. I realize that's a thing. Oh god, look at all the stuff we have. Ah! How did I get basic iron ingots? Where did they come from? Chuck those away. Oh, I guess from belts I deconstructed. Wait, deconstructed? I never deconstructed belt. How did I get those? I guess at some point fast replacing a belt must have given me some of the iron that was in like a weird spot maybe. Yeah, look at this. I don't need this. I don't want this. I don't think I can even get rid of it in, like, the machines, because I'm pretty sure the machines are fully built up. Look. Oh god. I'm just gonna have to chuck it. I mean, that's one thing about Satisfactory, is that it's much less bad to throw things away. In Factorio, things are kind of effectively finite. You use up your ore deposits. And so, if you just destroy things, you've wasted some of that deposit. With Satisfactory, a deposit runs forever. It's all just about production rates, it's not about making sure you have sources of material unless you need a higher production rate. So, a lot of the time things aren't moving and it's like, why not chuck stuff away? It's not going to be missed anywhere. Only with like the really high level stuff, or whatever the high level stuff is at the time, does it matter about the individual numbers, like motors when they were rare, and modular frames when they were rare. Now they're not. It's really just fine to throw them away. They're not doing anything. It'll be fine. It won't make a difference. But I do want to grab some. Just like a stack now. Actually, we'll grab 2 stacks, because that might be needed for some of the research things. And the same for modular frames. I need to go to the machines for that. Grabbing them off the belt will just be a pain. Oh, okay, they've not actually built up yet. Oh yeah, there's clear limitations of supply. Oh, these do need reinforced iron plates. I assumed they didn't. Oh no, what have I done? Here, have these. I'm sure I'll find some more in a minute. There we go, that'll get those running a bit quicker for a minute. And yeah, we got to work out what the problem is. It may just be the production rate of modular frames. Or of reinforced iron plates even. Where are they? That's rotors, they're further along. Here they are. Yeah, it's the production rate. They're just not being made quick enough. They're being fed fully. Just need more machines making them. Huh. Well, I wish I hadn't chucked all those away that I chucked away then. This is one of those cases where it actually does matter. Oops. Oh dear. Well, we've got 2 stacks of them anyway. Should be enough for any research things we want to do immediately. So we'll dash over, set that running. And then we're getting close to wrapping up time. Right, what do we got? The Explorer is a thing I want to get, actually. Need to make some beacons for it. Let us do some quartz gubbins, and then we can make the Explorer. Also, we get the map. Definitely in favor of these things. At higher levels, we get oil. Making computers, the truck, manufacturer, of course. Supercomputers already, wow. I like how the computer and the supercomputer are just at the same tier. Why not? Sure, just the whole thing at once. Ah, and the rifle. I would quite like that. That would make life a lot easier. At tier 6, we probably can't really do much of this yet. Yeah, it's using things we don't have. But fuel generator, conveyor, like conveyor belts Mark IV. More space. Could really do with that. Jetpack, nice. What do we need? Yeah, heavy modular frames and computers. Gas mask filter. And trains. Looking forward to trains. Okay. Yeah, I think all we really want for now is... We'll get the rifle in a bit, but we don't have the explosives for it yet. We'll just get the Explorer. Why not? Doop, doop. 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 And then we need 15 beacons. And I'll just make those myself. At some point they will be on the main bus, but for now, it's 15 of them. Whatever. It doesn't matter that much. They're super easy to make. And there we go. Off goes the rocket.
Unlocked. Quartz-based parts accessible, along with a map of your fix-it approved designated zone in need of charting. The new vehicle is aimed at efficient travel speed and all-terrain handling.
Yep, the Explorer is a very fun vehicle. I use it most of the time over any of the other vehicles, really. And now... What's the button? We have a map. Helps to have a map. Interesting that the void over there has been mapped. Don't know how I've seen that, but apparently I have. The game does have interesting visual glitches sometimes. But basically, every time there's any kind of clipping and visual error that happens in the game, it ends up revealing something on the map because you see something in the distance and it's like, ah, you've seen this now. So that's quite fun, that random fragments of the map. Oh yeah, this bit over here is always on the map when you unlock it. I don't know why, but it always thinks you can see that. So yeah, there we go. Now you can see the size of the map. This is the entire area we've explored so far. This is the actual size of it, and the thing's basically square. So yeah, it's a big map. A lot of exploring to do. We will need the Explorer to do that. And yeah, this is the edge over here. So yeah, building on the edge, maybe not the best of ideas, but it was in a very good area in terms of supplies of early, mid, and to a lesser extent late game materials. Yeah, another coal there, even more coal there. A huge combination of iron and copper here to make use of that we definitely have. And then also, down here on this island that we can just see a bit of, is a bunch of oil. Super close, so that's really easy to do as well. That's why I went here. And Caterium's relatively close by. There's some there and a couple of other spots. And yeah, it works out pretty nicely. There's some things that are far away, but there's no like perfect starting location in the game by design, obviously. So this is just one of the good ones. That's where I started. And yeah, there's some new stuff here. This was not here last time I checked. We can now enable things and and highlight them and stuff. Oh, and choose whether they're on the compass. I approve. This is nice. Yep, I think I'll keep that all the same, of course. That all seems fine to me. Oh, and then we can do stuff with beacons. Ah, nice. Searching up particular ones if we've gone really ham with beacons and it's harder to spot which ones are which. I approve. This is nice. Lots of little new features. That's the thing. They've been on holiday, so there's been no major features, but it's allowed them time to polish. And honestly, that's good. Like, indie games can get ahead of themselves sometimes and focus on features when they need to focus on bugs and ease of use. And the Satisfactory devs right now are focusing on ease of use and fixing bugs, and that is good. Because it makes the gameplay just generally better. Like throughout the game rather than just adding new stuff on the end of the game. So I'm always in favor, especially knowing, like, having played Factorio so much and being used to that style of make sure it is the most stable game in existence before adding any new features, and it's worked out for Factorio. I think that kind of strategy can work for Satisfactory as well. But yes, we're pretty much out of time for today. Let's see how the supply of steel is doing. Because we can continue to... we can continue to upgrade everything. Oh, there we go. Yep, fantastic. Some space left so that we can pick up the junk we get. And yeah, you know what? As satisfying as it is, it's probably a bit samey for you, so I'll upgrade this whole branch here between episodes, and maybe I'll even just do everything. We'll see. Tell me what you think, actually. If you really want, then I'll do it in the video, but I imagine you'd rather I just skip to the next part where I'm, like, building some new thing rather than upgrading everything to Mark III. And yeah, next episode, I'm not sure exactly what we'll do, but I'm definitely feeling sorting out the storage, because we're only adding more to it, and if we do anything more in the main bus, we'll want to add it to storage. We'll want there to be a storage to add to, and this is a temporary thing. So we might finally do the thing where we take out all these belts, put in a floor, make everything a lot more neat and ordered, and then have a storage system going off that way, I think. That will store everything that the main bus produces and consumes. That is the idea. I've got a plan for how it's going to work, though it's not nailed down, so we'll have to have a bit of a think about the exact spacing of stuff and how it's all going to work in the moment. But yes, I think that'll be the project for next episode, though maybe we'll push that back. I don't know. I keep saying we're going to do it, and then I keep not doing it, so something else might come up, but at some point we're definitely going to build a new storage system. But that is all we have time for today, so I shall say goodbye, thank you for watching, and I shall see you next time.